Welcome back to the channel, guys. So this is an February update, and just to let you know how the tank is doing, but I am struggling with a little bit of issues in terms of nitrates. It's currently at 40. It's not so bad, but it could be better. I have to do my thing. I really need to have a little bit more time with it. But due to overall, it's doing quite well, recuperating well. Um, as you can see, some of the substrate, some of the rocks appears to have some kind of diatoms, and it's due to this month I did a new aquascape to balance everything out, and it seems to appear and look a lot better, a lot balanced. Before, everything was just scattered around um, in places that it shouldn't be, and it was just a little bit of a mess. So as of right now, excuse me, that's my son. As of right now, everything seems to be alright. I increased the flow. Apparently the corals in this tank like more flow than I had before. It had a little bit less subtle, so I increased the flow and the corals reacted so much better, and including the recovery from the December die-off. So upon that, the corals that I have was receding quite badly for December into January, and now for the end of February is actually quite back to how it used to be back in late fall. So I'm not complaining. The system seems to be pretty stable. The parameters are pretty stable. Overall, the tank has come back. So as you can see there, some brownish on the rock, and that appears to be diatoms, and that used to be completely white because it didn't receive light before. So the dunk, as you can see now, appears to have a lot of better reaction now that we're increasing flow. And these polyps right here used to be somewhat closed up. Now they've somewhat opened up, about 80%, which is very good because they used to be very closed up. These candy canes, they doing quite well. These teal ones actually are coming back from almost a major wipeout. Lost many heads, and it appears to be doing okay. This Lobo is doing great. I don't know, some people tell me it's a rainbow Lobo, some people say it's a tricolor. I really don't know. The Galaxia that I got from Scott and Reef-Palooza, New York last summer, it hasn't grown much because I keep it isolated and I don't want it bigger than that, to be honest. This is the side view, and as you can see, everything looks good. I believe it looks more balanced the way it is from the aquascape and where the corals are placed. It just overall looks so much better. The rock flower anemone here, it seems to be doing alright with the increase of flow. Sometimes it's nice and flat, sometimes it looks all wavy around. I don't know. I may have to maybe decrease the flow just a little tad bit. But overall, everything's doing alright. Then this Faria coral is just increasing the growth. This is just one side of the rock. The other side is almost just as big, or covered per se. But it's doing really well, really well. So as you can see, some diatoms in that rock right there. This is the green Pavona. Seems to be reacting pretty good. Not complaining there. More yellow polyps with some zoas. Don't know what that is to be honest. This is the meteor shower that actually came back from the dead, which is just two heads. This is the golden leptastria. actually Leptoceras, yeah. And I only had like 3 heads left on that entire thing due to the December die-off, and I'm very happy how much it has recovered. The torch right now doesn't seem too happy. Don't know why, but it's just today. Everything was fine yesterday. But the Kenya tree is getting some green on the stalks again, so that's pretty good. As you can see, the back wall I haven't cleaned, my neglect, and the green mother scroll call. There's some pieces that has grown left and right from moving the aquascape several times, and it's just grown there. The devil's hand is nice and fluffy. The summer coral, as you can see, now is getting some bumps again, so everything is looking good, heading in the right direction. That's the green neon cabbage, which shrunk quite a bit, and now is like biggest as I've ever seen it. So this is the side of it. Actually, I like this view better than the front for some reason. And these are my lights again, T5s with a combination of blue plus in the front, actinic, true actinic, and then the part 38s, then more blue plus, and then actinic again. And that's been my combination for quite a while, or no, actually for the past 2 months, ever since I saw the video of Billy Pipes. So these are just point and shoot photos that I had from the middle of February, and I hope you enjoy the rest, guys. So take care and peace. Stay reefing, because that's how we stay alive.